Zoning Board of Appeals, I would like to brief you on some of our rules and procedures used during our hearings. When your hearing number is called, the applicant or representative will come to the podium. If they are not an attorney, they will be sworn in by our executive secretary. They will then present their case. The board members may or may not ask questions of the applicant. We will then ask if there are any interested parties who would like to speak either for or against the application. We will then allow the applicant to give some brief rebuttal to address any of the concerns of interested parties. The stenographer can only take one person's testimony at a time, so we ask that you do not call out from the audience. We will give everyone an opportunity to be heard this evening. Sometimes proceedings do not end till 1 a.m. or later, but everyone will be given an opportunity to speak. Lastly, at approximately 9 p.m., our stenographer will have been typing for about 2 hours, and we will take a 10-minute break. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do we have any postponements tonight?
Yes, we have 4 postponements. Hearing number 2, Appeal 23-375, Clifford Weiss. Hearing number 5, Appeal 23-368, Caitlin Ward. Hearing number 8, Appeal 11-10, Scott Schwartz. And hearing number 15, Appeal 23-365, Samira Quasiar.
Is anyone here for any of those hearings? Let the record reflect that no one appeared for any of the postponed hearings, and let's call the first one.
Hearing number 1, Appeal 23-297, Michelle Patterson at 140 Cabot Road, Massapequa.
Can I give you the photos first?
You promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
I do.
Your name and address, please.
Ashley Lowe. My office is located at 1563 Belmore Avenue in Belmore, New York, for Mark Anthony Architects. Good evening, members of the board, Madam Chair. I am here tonight representing for my clients, Mr. and Mrs. Patterson, who are the owners and occupants of the subject property located at 140 Cabot Road. We are here tonight to request a variance for the proposed roof-over front porch that does not meet the minimum required average front yard setback of 31.16 feet. Our proposed front yard setback is 23.9 feet, of which we are seeking 7.21 feet of relief. We would like to keep in mind that the proposed roof over for the front porch is in line with the existing portico and that there is no additional encroachment. Additionally, we are requesting a variance for the existing fire pit. There's a picture of the fire pit included in there. The existing fire pit has an existing front yard setback of 54 feet, where 60 feet is required. We are requesting a variance for 6 feet. We are also requesting a variance for the existing gazebo, which does not meet the required rear yard setback. Although the gazebo doesn't have the required 25-foot setback, the unit itself is 12 by 12, and the backyard is only 35 foot deep. We are requesting a setback of 10.92 feet for that. Additionally, the existing swimming pool does not meet the minimum required rear yard setback, having a setback of just 10 rear yard setback of 10 feet, having just short of that at 9.4 feet. The proposed roof over front porch and existing gazebo exceeds the maximum building coverage of 17.5% by 3.6%, bringing the lot coverage to 21.10%. Existing, the house as it stands now is at 18.22%. Finally, we are requesting 3,419 square feet of gross floor area in excess of the permitted area of 3,200 square feet. We would like to note that the proposed roof over and front porch aesthetically complements the house as it stands and makes it feel much more complete, and the house in general fits the character of the neighborhood for Old Harbor Green.
Yep.
That concludes our case.
I see it's very well screened in the back.
Yes.
Pretty piece of property.
Thank you.
Anybody have any
Is it good?
questions or comments? Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends vote of recommendation.
Motion?
Decision?
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too, thank you.
Hearing number 3, Appeal 23-459, Russell Conick at 336 Clark Boulevard, Massapequa, which will be heard in conjunction with hearing number 4, Appeal 23-460, Russell Conick of 336 Clark Boulevard, Massapequa.
Good evening, Chairperson Byrne,
Good
members
evening.
of the board. Appearing for the applicant, Howard Avertine, 2116 Merrick Avenue in Merrick. This is the application of Russell Koenig for variances required in order to construct a 1- and 2-story addition to an existing dwelling to be used as a parent-child residence and also to legalize various accessory structures. The premises under application has an address of 336 Clocks Boulevard in Massapequa. It's also known as Section 66, Block 98, Lot 107, and it's located on the easterly side of Clocks Boulevard, 690.53 feet south of Delta Road in Massapequa. The board may recall this case. We were before the board on May 4th of this year and presented the case, and the board issued an approval of the application. Subsequent to that time, it was discovered that there was an error in the public notice. The addition was described as a 1-story addition in the public notice, whereas it's a 1- and 2-story addition. The plans that were before the board that evening were correct. There's no change to the plans. It was just the fact that there was an error in the denial and an error in the public notice that needed to be corrected by a complete renoticing and rehearing of the matter. In light of that, what I would request is that the board incorporate the record from the prior application and the hearing transcript from May 4 of this year so that we don't have to take up the board's time and
Yes.
the people who are waiting here to go through the entire case, as the board is familiar with it, approved it already, and nothing at all has changed. You may also recall that there was an interested neighbor who was here that night. We met outside for a while, explained to them the plans. I don't think they really, before the hearing, had an understanding of exactly what was being proposed. We showed them everything, and you may recall that they came back in and said that they were fine with everything. So I do have the project architect, I do have the applicant here as well. If the board has any additional questions, and certainly I will answer any questions that the board may have.
No, I just think it should be also noted for the record that this is the 3rd time, and this is a result of some negotiations with the neighbors, and this was the final plan.
That's correct.
Okay.
This was reached at a consultation with staff, board staff, the neighbors, and something that the board ultimately found was appropriate under the circumstances.
Correct. All right. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good night.
Hearing 6, Appeal 23-380, Brian Mayberry at 170A North Oak Street in North Massapequa.
Tell the truth during this proceeding.
Yes.
Name and address, please.
Chris Gray, Architect, 2401 Capri Place, North Belmont, New York, representing Brian Mayberry, located at 170A North Oak Street, North Massapequa, New York. Good evening. My client had a little visit, I believe, from code enforcement, and there is a variety of things that are going on in this particular property. This is located in R1-7 zone. This piece of property was here for a prior variance when the house was constructed back in 1970. So one of the items is to amend specific plan 70-450. That is one issue. This property, or we know that in R1-7, properties are based on, the law is based on properties of 7,000 square feet. This property is a substandard corner property of 5,000 square feet. So the owner took it upon himself to do a variety of structures here, some which have been removed and/or relocated, but we are here this evening for. There's an exterior condensing unit that is located on the west side of the property, and it is with a side yard of 1.6 feet, whereas 3 feet is required. The second item is there is a shed located in the rear. It is of a normal size, and it is set to the property line if it were onto itself, but being that it is connected to the deck, then it is considered part of the main structure. So a side and rear yard of 8 feet a side yard of 8 feet is required where 3.1 is existing. And then the second item regarding the shed is to have a rear yard setback of 25 feet, where it is 3.1 feet off the property line. Also, this rear deck does not have the minimum required rear yard setback of 25 feet. The actual is 7.2 feet. This deck happens to be 14 inches tall, so does not qualify for a deck on grade. And it meets the level of the first floor. And then the rear deck, and counting in the gross floor area, maximum is 2,250, and the existing gross floor area is 2,670 square feet. So it's 420 square feet over the allowable floor area ratio. And then the next item is the driveway. It's noted as not having the required side yard setback of 8 feet. However, the driveway is in line with the existing dwelling and garage with a current side yard of 5.1 feet. And lastly there is a 5.42 feet high wood fence that is within the secondary front yard of North Summit Drive. Its maximum height is 4 feet. Also, there is, to be noted, at the south corner of the property, there's a neighbor's driveway is there. So these are the things that are done, and it's in the board's hands.
Does the fence interfere with that driveway as far as line of sight?
Well, typically, yes, it would. It
So
would.
we're going to angle that fence then?
So be it.
Yeah, 2 sections.
And that is my case.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? No. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Stafford County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
The public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too, thank you.
Next is hearing number 7, Appeal 23-369, Caesar Bermeo at 4 Barbara Drive, Farmingdale.
Yes, I do.
Name and address, please.
Christina Bravin, Morano Expediting, 2938 Hempstead Turnpike, Levittown, New York. You're welcome. I'm requesting permission this evening to construct a sunroom. It's non-heated, 13 by 12. It'll project off of the dining room. It does not comply with a prior ZBA grant, that decision number 18-164, dated 4/26/2018. The previous owners, prior to the applicant purchasing this home in 2018, previous owners applied for a variance to maintain their front porch, pool, and shed, none of which conflict with the proposed sunroom. However, it does require any new construction to come before the board.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
No, I've been to the property today, but of course you can't see the backyard, so it's,
Okay. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Stafford County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed. Decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hearing number 9, Appeal 23-367, Sophia Delustro at 62 Caffrey Avenue, Bethpage.
Good evening, Board. Sorry. No.
Raise your right hand. Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings.
Yes, sorry. It's our first time, sorry.
Name and address, please.
Sophia Delustro, 62 Caffrey Avenue, Bethpage.
Thank you.
So we're requesting a variance to allow existing 12 by 3 feet by 7 by 9 feet shed that having less rear yard setback than permitted by ordinance. We just moved into the house less than a year ago. The shed has been there. We just put in a pool, and when they came to inspect, the fence was too close to the shed. It's a tool shed that we use for yard tools.
Okay.
That pleads my case.
It's not unusual.
Sorry, it's our
Good
first time.
presentation.
Anybody have any questions?
No.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
The public
Thank you.
hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you, have a good evening.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. Next is hearing 10, Appeal 23-392, Lily W. and Edward J. Marco at 31 Kevin Lane, Bethpage.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Raise your right hand, please. Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings.
Yes,
Name and address, please.
Edward Marco, 31 Kevin Lane, Bethpage.
Thank you.
It's the same,
Your
31
name?
Kevin,
Your name.
Lily Marco, 31 Kevin Lane, Bethpage,
Thank you.
New York.
Okay, we're trying to do a small addition off the back of the house. And we're located in the R1 through 7 zone, which requires a 7,000 square foot lot. My lot is a non-conforming lot, that's why I asked for the variance. And my lot is only 6,105, 6,105 square feet. Now, the property is a corner lot, which limits my options to extend the house, and we have 2 front yards. The house is already at or near the required front yard setback facing both streets. On the other end of the house is an attached garage, so that limits our options to extend in that direction. There's only about 4 feet on the end of that, on the side of the garage. Our only option is to extend to the rear of the dwelling. The reason for the extension is that the house has 2 very small bedrooms, limited closet space, and only 1 full bathroom. And the full bathroom is 5 feet by 6.5 feet. I don't know how they got to call that a full bathroom, but there's the 3 appliances in there that are needed, so I guess that's how that happened. We would like to create an additional bathroom, expand both the very small bedrooms to make them useful, to create more, and create a little more closet space. I'm a senior citizen, I'm 100% disabled American veteran. And I have mobility problems, that's why I can't go up with this project. And I need the extra bathroom because when duty calls, I need to be on the landing zone real quick. So, yeah, there's, I don't mean to be rude, but.
That wasn't rude.
We feel your pain.
Yeah.
I mean, we have people who come to us for 5 or 6 bathrooms, so.
Oh, yeah. So anyway, this is why we need to expand the first floor and require the variance for the lot covering. If there was any other way, we tried to figure out many, many different ways and ideas, and we just couldn't come up with anything else. So I guess I'm going to leave it up to you folks to make the decision.
Thank you. Good presentation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anybody have any questions?
No.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
The public
Thank
hearing is
you.
closed. Decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office, and thank you for your service to our country.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hearing 11, Appeal 23-436, Gregory Barato at 187 Park Avenue, Bethpage.
Hello.
Thompson Township during these proceedings.
I do.
Name and address, please.
Dennis Oliver, 924 Newbridge Road, Belmore, New York. Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board.
Good evening.
Representing Gregory Barato, 187 Park Avenue in Bethpage, New York. We are seeking permission to maintain a deck abutting a pool with less than required rear yard setback. We are proposing 4 feet 3 inches. I believe the required setback is 5, if I remember correctly.
My record says 4 feet 2 inches, but
Okay. I'll go with the 4 feet 2 inches then. The deck's been there for 12 years with no complaints. I have a consent letter signed by 6 of the 10 people on the mailing list, with 2 of them being adjoining property owners. I'd like to submit that in. And if the board has any questions.
pretty simple one. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed. Decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you very much. Everyone have a good night.
Good night, you too.
Hearing 12, Appeal 23-348, 1016 West Marie LLC, located at 16 West Marie Street, Hicksville.
Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board. Eric Snipus, attorney with the law firm of Forcelli, Deegan, Tirana, 333 Earl Ovington Boulevard, Uniondale, New York. I am handing up the green cards as well as 4 exhibit packets. Here on behalf of the applicant, 1016 West Marie LLC, the exhibit packet just has a couple of photos. The prior decision from 2016, an aerial of the property as well as an aerial from 2016, and then some photos of the immediate area. Premises is known as 16 West Marie Street, Hicksville, located in the town's Hicksville Downtown 2 district, located just off the intersection of West Marie Street and Broadway in the Hicksville Triangle. And it's the location of the Lotus Asian Fusion, which is the restaurant that's undergoing extensive renovation due to a fire last year. Apparently, somebody threw some fireworks into a dumpster next to it. But during inspections, it was discovered that the HVAC units on the north side of the roof did not meet the required setbacks from the roof edge, which is 10 feet, since there's a parapet screening of the HVAC units. Interestingly enough, though, under decision 16-471, which was decided November 17, 2016, this board granted the same variances for the roof edge setback for the 2 HVAC units on the south side of the roof. And then in speaking with the architect, I was told that those HVAC units that are the subject of tonight's application have always been there. So what I did was I pulled the aerial from May of 2016, and you can faintly see it, so it does lend credence to her claim that it was there. But regardless, as you can see from the photographs, these units are barely visible compared to the properties in the surrounding area. So
Okay.
with that, that concludes my presentation. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer.
I don't. Anybody else have any
No,
questions?
very good presentation.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you very much. Have a great night.
You too, thank you.
Next is hearing number 13, Appeal 23-358, Gurdeep Singh Ahluwalia at 165 5th Street, Hicksville.
Yes, I do. Thomas Scavo Architect, 221 Fillmore Street, Massapequa Park, New York, 11762. S-C-A-V as in Victor, O. Good evening. I'm here representing Mr. and Mrs. Ahluwalia at 165 5th Street in Hicksville. It's Section 45, Block 89, Lot 102. It's an R17 zone. They are looking to build a partial second-floor addition to their home for additional bedroom space. In addition to that, they're also going to change one large bathroom that's in the existing second floor into 2 bathrooms. The second floor addition does not have the required side yard setback of 8 feet. We're proposing 6 feet. It also doesn't have the required aggregate side yard setback of 20 feet. We're proposing 14.8 feet. And it also doesn't have the required minimum roof pitch of 612. We're proposing 512, and it exceeds the maximum gross floor area. Finally, it was written into the objection about the driveway having needing 2 spaces, and there was only 1. The old survey done in 2009 had 1 space, but it was since widened, and I didn't have it on my site plan, but I've updated the site plan.
So is it 2, are they 2?
There are 2 spaces now. It's
And
20.
they meet code?
It does not have the side yard setback.
Right, but are they?
Yes, they're 9 by 18 spots.
That's my question. Thank you. Okay. So we can withdraw, no?
He's gonna need another variance, which is not been advertised for.
Oh, because of the side yard.
Because the site plan didn't show so that it was, if you don't have the driveway, we could do everything else, but you are gonna have to come back at a future time for the driveway, unfortunately. It wasn't advertised. It was advertised as just reduction of parking, nothing about a side yard requirement for a driveway. Is it all the way up to the property line?
Pretty much, yeah.
And that neighbor has to be notified.
Well, actually, the neighbor is the same owner as my client. He owns both houses.
I know, but
It doesn't,
But he may not always own both houses, so.
okay.
I'm going to take a look at the elevations to this. Michael, can I see the elevations? Okay. This one is really simple. They would go in like all, you know what I'm talking about. It's pretty basic, right? Okay. So what do we do with this parking space? You can leave it as it is, and you applied for this variance.
When the inspector comes out, they're gonna see you don't have a permit for the driveway being widened, and they're gonna suspend your permit anyway.
Can we continue on with everything else and then
Yeah.
just apply, okay. Do it that way.
But for us to make a decision on this,
He can withdraw B at this point.
and then you'll come back.
Withdraw B and then just come back.
That's, yeah, because we have to have the paperwork right. Okay, so B is going to be withdrawn.
Mrs. Scavo, I don't see the driveway drawn on your site plan, sir. Can you show me? I'm sorry.
Yeah?
It is from this one to this one, 21 feet.
Okay, gotcha, I see. So it's right to the property line, there's no,
There's about
Well, if he owns the house.
a few
next
inches.
door. Okay,
very good, thank you.
all right.
Get a letter from your neighbor.
Yeah. Anybody?
So,
We'll withdraw B for now?
yes.
You might as well legalize it and get it. That's the best thing you can do for your client, is to do it right.
Okay.
All right, anybody wishing to be heard on this application?
I wasn't, I have consent letters from all the neighbors. Actually,
Does he own all the houses?
he doesn't own all of them, he owns a couple. But there's actually 12 affected neighbors, and he wound up with 14 letters, so I guess he went to some extra neighbors. And basically, it's 2 bedrooms that we're adding. He has grandchildren, he has 2 children, he's got 3 grandchildren. His grandchildren stay with them a lot. They're actually in the back row.
Hello, grandchildren.
And the first floor addition that we're building over was built, we believe, in the early 1960s, and we're building straight up. that had 6 feet, we're building straight up. The other side has the 8.2, I believe it is, so it's the 14.2 aggregate, so we're not changing the aggregate. We are not building over the whole first floor addition. We're setting it in, so we have more than what the front yard setback is, actually behind the existing second floor, front wall. It does conform to the others in the neighborhood. I have some photos I can hand in of other
I'd like to
houses.
see them. Thank you.
The roof pitch, we're basically following the existing roof line, which is 512 roof pitch. So just to make it conform to the rest of the house. That's about it.
All right. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence? Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Okay, thank you very much. Have a good night.
Good night.
Next is hearing 14, Appeal 23-363, Jarrell Nardillo at 13 Irving Court in Hicksville.
Michael Palumba, architect, 80 Elizabeth Drive, Bethpage, New York, 11714. Yes, I do.
Thank you.
Good evening, Madam Chairwoman, members of the board. I'm appearing on behalf of Gerald Nardiello of 13 Irving Court, Hicksville, New York. We are requesting a variance to maintain an existing one-story addition with platform and steps to grade, which is located in an R17 zone and does not have the minimum required side yard setback of 8 feet or aggregate side yards of 20 feet, maintaining a side yard setback of 7.1 feet and an aggregate side yard of 14.3 feet. The addition, which was constructed in 2009, exceeds the maximum permitted gross floor area of 3,350 square feet, maintaining a gross floor area of 3,899.41 square feet. The existing shed does not have the minimum required side yard setback of 3 feet, and the pool equipment does not have the minimum required side yard setback of 5 feet, maintaining a side yard setback of 0.3 feet to the shed and 3.3 feet to the pool filter. The pool equipment, as well as the existing AC unit, will be properly screened from the adjoining properties as well as the street, and the subject property is adjacent to an existing recharge basin and the Broadway Mall. And these structures will not have any adverse impact to the adjoining property. Photos of the property have been submitted to the board. Mr. Nardiello is simply seeking to secure required permits or the required permits and COs for his property. Property is well maintained, and the existing structures are consistent with the character of this neighborhood. And that completes our application.
There hasn't been any complaints about the pool filter?
No complaints at all, and as mentioned, the pool filter is the proper distance from the neighbor from the west, and is closest to the recharge basin, so there's really no impact at all.
All right. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is hearing 16, Appeal 23-372, Shirley Matthew at 9 Cornell Lane, Hicksville, New York.
Yes, I do.
Name and address, please.
Scott Kahn, 68 West Main Street, Oyster Bay, New York. Good evening, Madam Chair, members of the board. I'm here tonight representing Miss Shirley Matthew, who seeks several variances before you to renovate and expand this ranch-style home. Our first request is to permit a front one-story bedroom extension to have only 3.12 feet less than the average front yard setback of 26.54 feet. so we're asking for 23.42 feet. Our second request is to permit .07 less than the average side yard setback of 20, asking 19.93 feet to align our additions with the existing house footprint. Our third request is to build a kitchen addition with 2.67 feet less than the 25-foot minimum requirement, asking 22.33. Our fourth request is to permit a combined lot coverage of 31.85% instead of the permitted 25%. That's a 6.85% overage. It's to keep this project all on one level. The client and I have talked about putting a second floor in the house, and Miss Matthew is getting older and she wants to keep everything on one level. Our fifth request is to permit only 136.12 square feet over the allowable 2,900 GFA, asking 3,036.12. And our final request is to permit the driveway to remain as it is, although the driveway does accommodate 2 cars. On paper, this would be a 1-car driveway. I've pulled up behind her car in her driveway several times, and 2 cars can fit there, but there aren't 2 legal
garage.
9 by 18. There's no garage. We're converting part of the garage. She's actually just this past December became a widow, and she has 3 young daughters, so they're all trying to keep everybody on the first floor of the house.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
No.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hearing 17, Appeal 23-391, Nirab Bahawa at 5 Cornell Lane, Hicksville.
I do. Robert Schumacher, 1109 Round Swamp Road, Old Bethpage. Have some photos. We can set letters for the board. Good evening, Madam Chairperson and members of the board. I'm representing Mr. Balla, 5 Cornell Lane in Hicksville. Mr. Balla is seeking a variance to maintain, for a proposed second-floor addition over an existing foundation exceeding the gross floor area. This addition meets all the other requirements such as side, aggregate, rear yard, front yard setbacks, lot coverage, height, and roof pitch. The only variance the homeowner is requiring is the gross floor area because of the change in zoning that was adopted this year, factoring a basement area. This application was actually filed 1 month after that zone change. This is a ranch-style home. The homeowners are proposing a second-floor addition for their own use and enjoyment. This would not definitely be out of character with this area of Hicksville, as there are many other homes in the immediate area that have second-floor additions. Right across the street at 6 Cornell Lane, also 22, 17, and 29 Cornell Lane, also at 5, 9, 11, and 25 Amherst Lane, and 49 Lehigh, and 2 Southgate, and 9, 10, and 11 Columbia Street. I've taken many photos of these other homes. The neighbor directly across the street at 6 and 10 Cornell has signed a letter of support. When finished, this will be an attractive addition to the neighborhood and not be out of character of this neighborhood. I've taken a photo of the existing home, which is well-kept and has always been well-maintained. There's never been any complaints or violations on this house from the town.
What is the ceiling height in the basement?
It's over 7 foot.
Is there a bathroom down there?
There is,
3-piece bathroom?
yes. That all has a permit and CO'd. If this application was filed 3 weeks earlier, there would be no need for a variance. He meets all the other requirements of the town. And the character of the neighborhood is such that it's not going to be out of place with the other houses.
Michael, can I see the elevations, please?
I've taken photos of all those other houses for the board's review, too.
Yes. It was,
It's a big house.
did you see them?
Some of those other houses are much
That's
bigger.
it from-
Yeah,
okay.
that's one, yeah.
Yeah. But he meets the roof pitch.
Meets all the requirements, every other variance.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Is this the house, Mr. Schumacher? As
That's
is
it
now?
today, yes. It's well-maintained.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Across the street's an exact duplicate of what he's looking to do, and there's at least a dozen more over there, and more.
That's our problem. I mean, these are fairly modest, not that one, but. Anybody have any questions?
I do.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision?
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hearing 18, Appeal 23-443, Mohammed Perwaz at 141 Scooter Lane, Hicksville.
Yes, I do.
Name and address, please.
Robert Ramirez, 990 Moro Parkway, Central Islay, New York, 11722. I am the expediter representing Mr. Perwife, and we are asking permission for a variance to build a 33.5 feet times 44.1 feet new dwelling on partial and new partial existing foundation, having an aggregate side yard 16.5 feet, instead require 20 feet. This variant will be an amendment for the previous CBA number 18-296 granted on July 12, 2018.
Okay. The substandard lot? Is that why it was built, the house was built on a variance? No. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anybody have any questions?
None.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision?
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you so much. Have a blessing
Have a nice
night.
day.
You too. Thank you.
Howard Speckler, hearing number 19, Appeal 23-376, 150 Grace Street, Plainview.
Yes. Good evening again. Requesting permission this evening to construct a sunroom addition exceeding the maximum allowed building coverage from 25% existing to 26.58% proposed. And we're also requesting permission to amend a prior zoning board decision dated February 29th, 1996, Plan Number 96-53. The proposed sunroom is 14 feet 9 inches by 14 feet 8 inches. It's non-heated. It'll be flush with the first floor of the home and project off of the kitchen and the dining room, and that's in the rear of the home. Property is heavily vegetated along the side and the rear, so it's screened from all the neighbors.
Okay. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? I'm sorry, you guys have any questions?
None, I don't.
Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision?
The public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good night.
You too, thank
Good
you.
night. Hearing 20, Appeal 23-353, Shangyang Zhao at 57 Morse Lane, Jericho.
If you raise your right hand, please. Promise to tell the truth during these proceedings?
Yeah.
Your name and address, please.
Good evening. My name is Chang Yunzu. Address 57 Morse Lane, Jericho, New York 11753. The reason I'm here today is I want to get a permit for my house, mother-daughter permit. And the reason why at that time I bought a house because my parents retired already. And when I look in the house, and then the original owner, previous owner, they already have a permit for mother-daughter. And I don't know that permit comes with a person. After I get the mail from town, I see the permit is coming in the house. That's why I'm waiting for to renew it. Until I get it, I've been told, okay, the permit comes with the person. That's why, wow, I have to come here apply the new permit for mother-daughter because my parents retired already. That's why they're Chinese. They are original Chinese. That means they will cook something by Chinese food. But my daughter, they like American food. That's why they already existing second kitchen already. That's why I think this is good for choice for us. That's why we bought it.
Okay.
And
So it was
all we
already a
needed to.
parent-child when you bought it?
Yes,
You just-
when
we're
they-
just-
they already-
We're just giving you the permit now?
Right.
Okay, so it's going to be you,
Mhm.
your wife,
And my wife and my parents.
and your parents?
Yeah,
Okay.
and my daughters.
Well, they're younger, right?
My daughter and my parents.
How old are your daughters?
My daughter is one 12-year-old, one 7-year-old.
Yeah, okay. They're not adults.
No, they are not.
All right, and you have,
the adult occupants' names on the record, please?
yes, please give us your parents' names and you and your wife's names.
Here?
For the record, just say them out loud.
Okay, my parents, my dad, Xianbao Zhu, my mom, Yan Yulin, my wife, Meilin Wang, me, Chen Zhu.
Thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
Perfect, thank you.
all right? And we have all the other paperwork, okay. Anybody have any questions?
None.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by your office. Good luck.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You
You too, thank you. Hearing 21, Appeal 23-371, Gail Wingrover at 165 Forest Drive, Jericho.
Again, for the record, Robert Schumacher, 1109 Round Swamp Road, Old Bethpage. Representing Mr. and Mrs. Wengrover of 165 Forest Drive in Jericho. I passed up some photos for the board. Mr. and Mrs. Wengrover are seeking a variance to maintain a one-story addition exceeding the lot coverage, and for a driveway not having the required side yard setback, and for a pool heater not having the required front yard setback. Lot coverage is 23.9% with 20% to the maximum. This is a one-story kitchen addition. Many of the other homes in this Jericho have similar addition. The driveway is maintaining a 3-foot setback where 8 feet is required, and it's actually a walkway. No cars are even parked over there, as the photos show. It's a small section of the driveway. The pool heat is maintaining a 58-foot front yard setback with 60 feet required. It is behind a fence and not visible from the street. It does have more than the required side yard setback, and the plumbing already has been approved by the town. The neighbor next to the driveway at 161 Forest Drive has written a consent letter. I did receive a call from the neighbor directly in the rear, 23 Flower Lane, and she indicated to me she had no objection. I've taken many photos for the board, showing the property is heavily shrubby with evergreen-type shrubs. The property is in excellent condition, it's always been well-maintained. There's never been any complaints or violations from the town on this property, and these improvements are in character with this neighborhood of Jericho. The home has been sold and its money held in escrow.
Okay. Anybody have any questions? Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office. Thank you.
Hearing number 22, Appeal 23-374, Gary Berkey at 11 Oakwood Street, Jericho.
Again, for the record, Robert Schumacher, 1109 Round Swamp Road, Old Bethpage, representing Mr. Berkey of 11 Oakwood Street in Jericho. I passed up some photos for the board. Mr. Berkey is seeking a variance to maintain a front wood deck with steps and a one-story addition, not meeting the average front yard setback and exceeding the gross floor area and lot coverage, and for a platform not having the required average front yard setback, and to maintain a fence having greater height than required. This property is on the corner of Birchwood Park Drive and Oakwood Street. Any type of improvements on this property is difficult without a variance. The side deck condition are not visible from the street and heavily shrubed with evergreen-type shrubs and beautifully maintained. Kitchen bump outs, similar to what the Berkeys have done, are very common in this area of Jericho, as many of the other homes have similar additions. The fence in question is not on the intersection side of the property. It's over 20 feet back from the sidewalk. It poses no interference with traffic from either direction whatsoever, and it's behind heavily shrubs also. I've taken photos of the intersection for the board's review. The front platform is the entranceway to the house, which is attractively redone. It's open, it's not enclosed, and the homeowner will condition not to further the roof over this if the variance is granted. Many of the homes have similar such stoops. As the photos show, the house is impeccably kept. The homeowners are in contract on the home and are due to close shortly.
Anybody have any questions?
None.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our
Thank you.
office. Thank you.
Hearing 23, Appeal 23-347, Masoda Mujah at 10 Robert Circle, Syosset.
I do.
Name and address, please.
Scott Tyrone, 75 Albertson Avenue, Albertson, New York. Good evening, members of the board. Madam Chairwoman, I'm here representing Mrs. Mujah from 10 Robert Circle in Syosset. The property is located in the R17 zoning district. We're seeking a variance from Chapter 246, Table 5.3 with respect to the front yard, and Chapter 246, Section 4.9.3 for the side yard setback. The code requires that we comply with the average front yard setback of the existing dwellings within 200 feet, and in this case, the average setback is 30.9 feet, and the home has a front yard setback of 27 feet. The code also states that the dwelling must have a side yard setback of 8 feet, and the home has a side yard setback of 5.9. It's important to understand that the front yard setback of 27 feet and the side yard of 5.9 are existing conditions, and they are remaining. The existing non-conforming situation is not being made worse with the proposed construction, and the existing house was built in 1954. The town deemed this a new home, even though we're doing a second floor addition. The second floor addition is actually less than the square footage on the first floor, but they're still deeming it a new home due to the renovations that the homeowner's doing on the first floor. But the exterior walls are remaining, they're not changing. The only footprint change to the dwelling is going to be a front porch, but the front porch does comply with the setback. If you look at the plans, the addition is actually set in and has an 8-foot setback. The addition also has the proper front yard setback of 30.9 feet. The only reason why we're here is because, again, the town deemed it a new house. When the architect was designing the property, we did not know that it was going to be deemed a new house, so we took the addition and we made it comply, thinking that we were going to get a permit. And then we got a call from the plan examiner stating that we needed to seek a variance because they were deeming it a new home. I would just like to point out that we comply with all other sections of the code. We're actually 100 square feet under the maximum floor area. We have the proper roof pitch. Again, the new addition does comply. The only thing that does not comply is the existing dwelling that is remaining. I did submit a few photos to the board just to show that it's not out of character with the neighborhood. There are other two-story homes, and some of in the photos you'll see go all the way out to the edge of the existing ranch house where we are stepping our addition in so we comply with the code. The only way to comply with the code would be to knock the house down, remove the foundation, and that would add approximately $150,000 to $200,000 to the cost of the project. So it becomes a financial hardship. We do not believe that the variance is substantial, as again, the setbacks are existing and have been there for 69 years. We also don't believe that it'll have any negative impact on the area or the environmental conditions in the neighborhood, as again, what is non-conforming is going to remain and is not going to be made any worse. And again, we don't deem this to be a self-created situation because, again, the house is there and anything new will comply with the code.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
And I know the board, there's no outside cellar entrance and no plumbing in the basement.
Didn't even ask.
I just had that.
Well, I know it's existing, so the cellar is what it is.
But it's unfinished and they don't have any plans to finish it. I mean, it's a big house, like a footprint wise. It's just they have 3 children, so they need additional bedrooms.
Okay. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence? Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you, have a good night.
You too, thank you.
Next is hearing 24, Appeal 23-437, Richard Santoro at 268 Southwood Circle, Syosset.
Good evening. Hi. Yes, I do. Richard Santoro, 268 Southwood Circle, Syosset, New York.
Thank you.
11791. I am requesting a variance to legalize my existing deck, trellis, and fence. I was previously here in 2006 and to request a variance for these structures, which was granted at the time. However, at this point, I'm in the process of selling my house and needed to obtain a CO for these structures. I'm back because the work which I did was completed, did not exactly match the plans that I submitted. So my variance, I submitted new plans. They show exactly what it looks like. The variance I'm requesting now is existing deck with a pergola. It does not have the minimum required average front yard from Holly Drive. Setback of 26.97 feet. Existing is 16.9 feet. Existing deck with a pergola or trellis does not have the minimum required side yard setback of 8 feet. Existing is 0. 3 existing entry steps do not have the minimum required side or front yard on Southwood Circle setback of 25.87 feet. The existing side and front yard setback of 9 feet. Existing shed does not have the minimum required rear deck setback of 3 feet. Existing rear yard setback is 0 feet. The fences. Fences encroach into the required front yard. The fences as constructed are far away from any driveway and do not block any line of sight. And to amend specific plan as presented for appeal number 05-713 and granted by decision of the Zoning Board of Appeals dated December 15, 2005. All this work was completed more than 15 years ago. These structures are in good condition, well-maintained, have no adverse effect on any of the neighbors, and I would also like to submit a letter in support for my neighbor who is most affected. With that being said, I would kindly request approval of my variances.
So, yeah, very good, you did a good job. So, your original variance, though, the deck had a 2-foot side yard, and now it has a 0. What happened?
I thought it was a 2-foot. I did the drawings myself. I'm an engineer and an architect, so I had hired an architect this time, and he created it correctly.
Okay.
I also, sorry, I mentioned one letter. I actually have 2 letters, one with the shed. It's kind of skewed away.
So the neighbor most affected by the shed gave you consent?
Gave me a consent, yes.
Okay. All right, anybody else have any questions?
No.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Madam Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Thank you. Public hearing is closed, and the
Thank you.
decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
You're welcome. Have a
I
good
hope you don't
night.
have to stay until 1 o'clock again.
Nah. I just say that to scare people.
Yeah.
You do, you did a good job.
And counting the numbers, probably not.
Thank you.
Thanks. Hearing number 25, Appeal 23-381, Jeffrey Pombar at 157 Glen Head Road, Glen Head.
I do. Excuse me, Lewis Warner Consulting, 20 Cherry Street, Locust Valley, New York. Good evening, Madam Chairwoman, members of the board. I'm here tonight, excuse me, representing Jeffrey Pombar. He owns 157 Glen Head Road in Glen Head. Property is also known as Section 20, Block 16, Lot 58. It's situated in a, excuse me, GB General Business District, and also a small portion of the back of the property is an R17 residential district. I'd like to submit a green card and town board resolution and some pictures. Sorry I didn't make copies for everybody. I'd like to note at this time that the town board approved a two-family use on this property from Resolution 649-2022, dated October 4th, 2022. And they also, at the same time, authorized an existing storage shed to be used as an accessory spice sales business, okay? So they gave
Town
him
board approved
both.
that?
I'm sorry?
The town board approved that?
Yes,
Okay. I'm
they
gonna
did.
read.
I'm here tonight, though, because the storage shed has less than the required rear yard setback. The required setback is 20 feet, and the existing setback is 3.5 feet. Also, the shed extends 9 feet into the residential district in the rear. Excuse me. And I'm here to allow the two-family dwelling to remain on a plot that does not have the required 12,000 square feet. The site is only 8,250 square feet. But the house has been there for years as a two-family house, whatever.
So
The
this,
property is well-maintained, and all the other zoning requirements have been met.
a spice business, did you say, in the shed?
I'm sorry?
Spice? What was the shed being used for? Spices?
Spice. He sells internet spices. People don't come to the property.
That's what I'm, that's
He-
what I'm,
he-
that's
It's like
where
a
I'm
mail,
going.
it's a mail order, I guess, mail
Okay.
order spice.
So it's basically for storage?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just storage.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
All right. Anybody have any questions?
I don't, no.
I was out there, I saw it, I didn't see anything unusual. Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you very much. Have a nice
Good
evening.
night. Thank you.
Hearing number 26, Appeal 23-370, Forest Valley Realty LLC, at 324 Forest Avenue, Locust Valley.
Good evening, Chairwoman Byrne, members of the board. On behalf of the applicant, Elisabetta Cascignano, law firm Son Ward Braff Koblenz, 333 Earl Ovington Boulevard, Suite 601, Uniondale, New York. I'm representing Forest Valley Realty, and with me tonight is Anthony Chilme, who is the managing member. The subject property is a 10,000 square foot site located at 330 Forest Avenue in Locust Valley, New York, also known as Section 30, Block 33, Lot 115. It is located in the Neighborhood Business Zoning District. It has frontage on Forest Avenue, about 100 feet, and it's abutted by 10th and 11th Street to the east and west. Surrounding the property are residential dwellings to the north, a professional cleaning service to the east, gas and automotive service station to the west, and Nassau Country Club to the south. I just want to hand up some photos to the board. So we're here this evening requesting a variance for off-street parking where 26 spaces are required and 14 are provided. Brief history on this property. The applicant acquired the site in 2005 for the purposes of constructing this office space to utilize for his business and to lease to potential tenants. Prior to purchasing the parcel, it was occupied by a building that was used as a nursery. It was a blighted and vacant site, and it was frequently used for loitering. After closing and prior to demolition of the nursery, Mr. Chilme engaged the Locust Valley Fire Department and Bayville Fire Department to allow them both, their members, to conduct fire prevention and response drills on the site, as the building was intended to be removed. And you might ask, why did he do this? He has really deep roots in the community that span many years. He's always looking to give back. He was a board member and president of Locust Valley Bayville Soccer Club, and he stayed on as president well after his children aged out of the league. Board member and vice president of the Granville Baker Boys and Girls Club for about 10 years, and he's currently active board member of the Torch Fund Committee with Chaminade. So he's really active in his community and very charitable. If you visited the site, and you can see by the photos, you note that he redeveloped the parcel, sparing no expense. He constructed an office building with a beautiful facade exterior as well as interior, outstanding carpentry, marble work. It's really like a beautiful building. The subject property is maintained on the outside with landscaping, various types of bushes and perennials, and the on-site parking lot is repaved and striped. In 2011, Mr. Chilme was here. He was granted a parking variance at that time based upon the square footage of the first and second floor. I have a copy of that decision if you need it. You have it? Okay. Again, he had 14 spaces. Those haven't changed. 22 were required at the time. So he is proposing to convert 700 square feet of storage in his lower level into 2 offices, and due to the remodel, it adds those two additional spaces. We'll submit that the conversion of this storage does not necessitate any additional parking at the site. The first and second floor are only used as offices, and it's significant to examine the use of all the offices on site to understand why he doesn't even use the 14 spaces that are there. On the first floor, it's my client and one other tenant. The other tenant is an adolescent and child occupational therapist. She is only open between the hours of 4 and 6 p.m. So during the day, she's not there. She sees 2 clients. When she is there, she's not always there, between 4 and 6. So that would be the time of her business. My client's business, he's in the development business. He has 2 or 3 individuals that work with him, but they maintain a hybrid schedule. So they're not on site 5 days a week. On the second floor, there are 2 tenants. One is a charitable trust that conducts business with North Shore Animal League. The woman is only there once a week. So the other days, she's not using the building. And the other tenant on the second floor are 2 brothers. They work in the financial industry as traders, and they have no support staff. So as you can see, there's really like 4 or 5 people in the building at various times, not even consistently. So if you drive by, you'll see, the building is well maintained. Parking is never full. There's plenty of on-street parking too in that area. Let's see here. Also, if you look at the plans, a lot of the square footage of those floors, there's lobbies, there's an elevator, and it's taken up by this, so the offices are not that big. He has consents from the abutting neighbors. Did I hand those in? So we feel that, granting this variance will not result in an undesirable change in the character of the neighborhood or a detriment to nearby properties. We're not changing the building in any way. He's basically just converting that storage space to 2 offices. He can't really achieve this relief by any other way. Again, the building may seem large, but a lot of that space, is utilized for the elevator, bathroom, lobby area. We submit that based upon the history of the property and the testimony and the pictures, we don't feel that the requested variance 1 is substantial. There will be no physical or adverse environmental impact to the physical and environmental conditions in the area. And yes, we understand it's self-created, but it's not fatal to the application. Do you have any questions?
Just a comment. It's the most beautiful building on Forest Avenue.
It really is gorgeous, yeah.
You're welcome. I don't see that, I've never seen the parking lot full, so I
Yeah.
don't think it's a problem. Anybody else have any comments? Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence? Motion?
you.
Decision.
Public hearing is closed. Decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office. Thank
Thanks,
you.
have a good night.
Good night. Hearing 27, Appeal 23-379, Jennifer Kitchener at 15 Johnson Court, East Norwich.
Good evening once again. Scott Kahn, 68 West Main Street, Oyster Bay, New York. I'm here tonight representing Ms. Jennifer Kitchener, who seeks only 1 variance before you, and to amend specific plans, 73-105 and 68-388, for the original house build. Our only request is to permit a 1-story all-season room or den addition to be built 4.57 feet, less than the 25-foot minimum rear yard requirement. This is a standard high ranch home where the first level is all on a slab. The new room is needed for Ms. Kitchener's large art and antique collection. We'd be happy to condition the variance also if it were just to remain a one-story addition. That's basically it.
Anybody have any questions?
Don't, no.
Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence? Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hearing number 28, Appeal 23-433, Jason Hughes at 5 Ridge Rock Lane, East Norwich.
Again, for the record, Robert Schumacher, 1109 Round Swamp Road on Bethpage. I'd like to pass up some photos and consent letters for the board. Representing Mr. and Mrs. Hughes of 5 Ridge Rock Road in East Norwich. Mr. Hughes is seeking a variance to maintain 2 sheds not having the required side yard setback, and for a variance for a proposed cabana not having a bathroom inside. The 2 sheds are both under 100 square feet, no permits required. The neighbor close to the sheds at 128 Split Oak Drive has signed a letter of support. The cabana does meet the requirements in regard to the setbacks. The homeowners have a permit for the pool and would like to have a cabana next to the pool, as many other homes in this area have. It will be an entertainment area only with a bar area, and it will be exclusively for the pool enjoyment and not out of character in the neighborhood.
Anybody have any questions? Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence? Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed. Decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
You too, thank you.
Can I,
Right. Hearing 29, Appeal 23-432, Michael Taglich at 198 East Main Street, Oyster Bay.
Hello again.
Hello.
Here tonight representing Mr. Taglich and his family, who seek several variances before you to build a detached garage/cabana structure. Our first request is to permit two bathrooms for a male, female, boys and girls changing rooms. The structure will not have any cooking devices, only a bar sink for recreation. Our second request is to permit this structure to be only 2.79% over the 40% maximum allowable coverage of the main dwelling, when we're asking for 42.79%. A minimal request, I think, for this size property. Our third request is to allow said structure to be only 330.6 square feet over the permitted 9,197 GFA allowable, and we're asking for 9,527.7. Out of this 250 square feet alone is just the open pergola on the structure. Our last two requests related to the site itself are the permit to permit only about 25-foot section of the driveway to be 2.5 feet off the westerly property line. This driveway has been in existence, as far as we know, as long as the original garage was built. And lastly, Mr. Taglich enjoys sports and would like to maintain a sports court 16 feet off Sandy Hill Road in lieu of the 60-foot front yard allowance. This court has been in existence for about 9 years. We don't believe there have been any complaints. Mr. Taglich is very much involved in the community. He owns 2 Spring and he owns Snouters, and he did a beautiful renovation on this home on East Main Street. And I know the board doesn't like flat roofs. That's not before us today, but we're doing the structure to match the house. I put a beautiful picture of the back of the house, which has many flat roofs on it, and the cabana will be very in tune with the existing house.
I can see it. Thank you.
thanks, Susan.
Very nice. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Okay, anybody have any questions? Anybody wishing to be heard on this application? Correspondence?
Nassau County Planning Commission recommends local determination.
Motion?
Decision.
Public hearing is closed, and the decision of the board will be forwarded to you by our office. I know, it's record-breaking.
29 hearings at 8:20.
Record-breaking.
I thought I'd be here till 1 in the morning, like a new record tonight.
Just scare tactics.
All right, take care, everybody.
Good night. Take a little break.
Wow, it's so fun. No, never. They never bother me, never. Because I'm a chairwoman. Because you're the chairwoman. Oh, goodness. They never bother me. Oh, no, no, they never. No. One time. Oh, okay. Yeah. Was it that page one? Yeah. Which we haven't moved on yet. No.
Come on, Kathy, I'll race you.
I wasn't sure I heard something. Oh my God. You can stay. You can stay here, you just can't speak anymore, okay? Thanks.
I don't have anything to say.
It's okay.
We just take a little break in between. We should be back in like 5 minutes.
That's okay. It's been a long drive.
I can, yeah, it is a long drive from.
You guys have postponements, right, I guess?
Yes, here here postponements. Our next meeting is in September. I think this makes the summer always seem so fast when you come here.
So that was all that was in your packets, huh? Was these? Yeah. It's just worksheets?
No, I think
Yeah, just the 4 cases.
just worksheets.
That's all that was in?
What numbers were they?
This week's?
Whatever, yeah, whatever was attached, this is this week's.
Okay, so they didn't give you any stuff?
These 2 of them were just the worksheet.
Okay. Like there's no plans or anything attached?
What numbers?
Number 2?
No, I don't think on any of those
Maybe they
there.
were gonna be postponed ahead of time, so they didn't.
Yeah, well, I think some of
They
them
must
do
have
have
done
that on that,
Okay,
yeah.
good. Great. Must have postponed
Yeah.
long enough ahead. Thank you.
Yeah, I think so.
Make sure you recognize it. Thanks. It was that too. Recognize that? Yep. Thank you.
Those people want to hear, if you want to put them first, or they want to hear.
Oh, they want to hear the vote? Yeah, we can do that. We'll get them out of here. Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
This thing keeps, this keeps on coming off. This is like, this is mine. It's been coming off all the time.
I thought it was a mouse freaking
Oh,
out.
jeez, I would have. Okay.
We're gonna wait for Kathy. We're gonna get you out of here.
Yeah, we'll vote on yours. Sure.
What number, do we know what number it was? 10?
10. 10. Marco? Oh, thank you. Oh, boy. Okay.
All right, we're gonna start the vote. Everybody ready?
Yes.
We're gonna start with hearing number 10, appeal number 23-392. I had no problem with this, so I'd like to move it to grant, and Lisa will second it.
All in-
So that's going to be Rita and Lisa, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Good night.
Good
night.
It's passed,
Lots of good luck.
yes.
Good luck to you.
You'll get a formal
You have your extra potty.
And I'm gonna say a prayer for you all.
Oh, thank
Oh, thank you.
Much appreciated.
Thank you.
Very much, thank you.
Good night. So hearing number 1, appeal number 23-297.
I'm fine with that.
You wanna
I'll
move
move
it?
it,
I'll
yes.
second.
Lois and Kathy, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 2 is postponed. Hearing number 3, appeal number 23-459. I'm going to move this, and I
I'll
hope I
second
never
it.
see it again.
I'll
All
second
in
it.
favor?
4, right?
It's
Three
two-
and
three
four.
and
It's going to
four.
be 3 and 4.
Yeah, and I'll second that.
It's going to be, it's me and then Lois. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 5 was postponed. Hearing number 6, appeal number 23-380. We're going to angle 2 sections of fence, so he's going to bring you a new plan for that. Okay?
I'll
You want to
move
move it,
it.
Kathy?
Yes.
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 7, appeal number 23-369. Oh, this is the sunroom.
Yes, this
Okay.
is fine. I'll move it.
Kathy? Lisa, all in favor? Any
Aye.
opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 8 was postponed. Hearing number 9, appeal number 23-367, shed. I'll move it.
Second.
Kathy will second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 10, appeal number 23-392.
We did this already.
Oh, right. Strike that from the record. Hearing number 11, appeal number 23-436. We had 6 consents on this.
Correct.
Yeah,
I'll
that
move
seemed
it.
fine. I'll second it then.
Kathy, did you move it?
I did.
Okay, so it's Kathy and Lois, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 12, appeal number 23-348. I'll move this.
I'll second it if you want.
Lois will second it, all in favor? Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 13, appeal number 23-358. We're withdrawing B,
Correct.
and we're going to see Mr. Scavo again.
Right. I'll move it. They have 12 letters of consent out of 14 neighbors.
All right, Kathy, I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 14, appeal number 23-363. Anybody have any problems with this one?
None.
All right, who wants to move it? Lisa, and I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 15 was postponed. Hearing number 16, appeal number 23-372. Anybody have a problem with this?
Reduced off-street parking.
It's a lot.
It
Well,
is.
It's not so much in the gross floor area.
No.
It's the lot coverage.
But
Maybe widen the driveway.
Yeah.
reduced.
I like to put this on reserve and see if we can
Okay,
get him
good
to get
idea.
two parking spaces in there.
Mhm.
Because they're asking for a lot, and then to put another car on the street is
Yeah.
asking for more.
Okay.
So reserve that,
And ask them for,
another parking space.
got it.
Okay. Hearing number 17, appeal number 23-391.
Okay.
This was okay.
Yes,
He's
yes.
building over the same
I'll
foundation.
move it.
Kathy, who wants to second it? Lisa, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 18, appeal number 23-443. Same thing with this one. An existing foundation. I'll move it. Anybody want to second it?
I'll second. Kathy.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 19, appeal number 23-376. This was no big deal.
I'll move then.
Okay.
Lois and Kathy?
Yes.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 20, appeal number 23-353. This guy was so cute.
He really was.
So cute.
I'll move that if you
I'll
want.
second.
it.
Okay, Rita.
All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved.
was cute.
And we didn't grant him because he's cute. He did
No.
a good job.
No, he
was
did a good
cute.
job, and it's legitimate.
Hearing number 21, appeal number 23-371. He got a consent from the neighbor next
Yeah,
door.
the house is sold, money's in escrow. I will
You want to
second.
move it, Kathy?
Yes.
I'll second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 22, appeal number 23-374. Mr. Schumacher offered up a condition, no further enclosure of the front stoop, so we'll add that.
Okay.
Because he offered it, so we'll put it in there. I'll move it.
Okay, I'll second.
Kathy will second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 23, appeal number 23-347. Anybody have any problems with this one?
No, none at all.
All right, I'll move it.
Second.
Kathy will second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 24, appeal number 23-347.
2 letters of
Yeah.
approval from the most affected neighbors. I'll move it.
Kathy will move it.
I'll second it.
Lois will second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 24, we did that. Hearing number 25, appeal number 23-381. This has already been approved by the town board as a two-family.
Yes.
I don't have a problem with this. I'll move it.
I'll second.
Kathy will second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 26, appeal number 23-370.
They have consent from the neighbors.
I don't
I'll move it. Is that me?
I think it's me. That scares me.
I said I'll move it.
Kathy will move it. I'll second it. All in favor? Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 27, appeal number 23-379. I don't have a problem with this one either. I'll move it.
I'll second.
Lisa will second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 28, appeal number 23-433. I'll move it. I don't have a problem with it.
I'll second it.
Lois will second it. All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Hearing number 29, appeal number 23-432. We're going to condition this that there will be no cooking facilities in this cabana.
He can just cater it.
Yeah. I'll move it.
Okay, I'll second.
Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved. Reserved decision. Scott, to see intent of use.
Send you the letter that the owner sent to the one neighbor that had a question, and he talked about how it's just storage up there, and
There's supposed to be a pool company or something
Yeah.
using it?
I never heard anything back from the neighbor. He sent the neighbor 2 letters, which I forwarded to you, and the neighbor never responded to the board at all in any way.
This was the GB zone, but there's a house there, I'm trying to remember.
I have the file.
I'm sorry.
Do you mind?
I'm sorry,
In the
guys.
reserve
I
decision,
just want to
Bill
make,
Holden, it is 23-292.
I think I took pictures, wasn't it? I remember saying to him, you gotta pick what you want to be here. You want to be a business, you want to be a,
Yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Resident, yeah.
I even have pictures of it.
Clean this bag out. It's just so heavy. You feel it.
I hear it.
Go ahead.
I
What do you
tried
got
to
in there,
move it with
bricks?
my foot, it was like, oh.
Don't know what you put through.
Yeah. Yep. It's a 2-story house, and the problem was the neighbor was complaining that there's a pool business being run out of the shed. But now the neighbor's not saying anything. I mean, I didn't see a business being run, but I couldn't get back there either.
In the letter, he states he just stores things, doesn't run anything out of it. It's just for storage.
All right.
If the neighbor does respond, then we'll just send code out, so code compliance.
Yeah. That's what will happen, because we're going to grant it. I'm going to vote on it. I'm going to move it. Anybody want to second it?
Sure, I'll second.
Kathy? All in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so moved.
Next one is the one where you would ask them to scale back.
Okay.
Increase the side yard. She made, it's just a, would you like to see the plan?
No, you explained it to me, so I'm going to go with that. I don't need to see the plan, Michael, thank you. I'm going to move this.
Yeah, the side yards went down.
Yep.
It looks like.
Anybody want to second it?
I'll second it.
Lisa will second it. All in favor, aye. Any opposed? Ayes have it, so
Now,
moved.
23-258, and if I could just please have two names for the parent-child extension calendar that you reviewed.
That's Lisa and Kathy.
Yeah.
And this is record time, boys and girls.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Now, there's 2 weeks in between.
Right,
Right.
yeah.
Isn't there always 2 weeks in between?
No, this is actually
It's
2
one.
weeks. It's 1 week in
3 weeks,
between.
you know.
We
Oh.
have two, this is,
Blank
yeah.
weeks. And then the.
I love that. I should go
Yeah.
away.
There's 5
Should go somewhere.
Thursdays in August.
I know, we get another paycheck.
That's why we don't use up
I know that.
So we will see you after Labor Day. So
Yes.
That's
after
awesome.
3 weeks.
Kathy, good luck. I'll talk
Yes.
to you before.
Thank you, I
Good luck.
appreciate
I
it.
will call you before.
I
I
just
know.
want it to be over.
You don't want to look forward to that.
Yeah, good luck, Kat.
Thank you, Susan. Appreciate it.
You like that, Anthony? Me too. It's called speed talking.
Good night. You have to take pictures of the